value. I will simply take forward what Mr. Wembu has put forth, which is this. Where are the resources if perpetual growth seems to be the mantra across the board? It's not going to happen. The only way, so which is why I think if you look at, let's say, the way in which our culture has evolved, it has been an extremely outgoing culture which has then turned inward. Which is why I keep saying that it reflects the journey of the human civilization, wherein you decide that when everything is in abundance, I need agriculture, I need to feed people, I need to do this, I need the concept of a settlement, I need the concept of a village, city, so on and so forth. And then, even when resources were in plenty and abundance, the realization dawns on the people of this particular culture, how will nature survive when this is what drives, and most importantly, what happens to the rights of other beings who are non-humans? What do you do then? I'll say this as someone who has 3 dogs. Okay. I pity animals, literally pity animals. Not on the context of Diwali or whatever it is, but our tendency to ride roughshod over their, let's say, habitat to build apartments and whatnot is unbelievable. Unbelievable. So during the lockdown in Noida, for the first time after several years, the Nil guy was found wandering on the streets, which is typically found only in forests. The Nil guy had come out walking outside the malls of Noida. So when you shut up, nature will have the time to speak and finally assert itself. So that's one. Second thing, it's okay to, the problem with vegetarianism argument is they'll immediately say, here comes the Brahmin pushing his agenda. No, it's not. Ultimately, what is it that you're trying to do? Contribute to ways in which you can reduce your dependence on nature, period. Is there a way that you can reduce your consumption without giving up on your basic nutrition levels? That's the balance that you try to achieve. That's the trade-off that you make. Now, therefore, my argument is going to be that the way of the future, whether you like it or not, climate change is standing in front of you with its mouth wide open like a Mudra Rakshasa. You have no other option but to take it so seriously, because if you don't, as who's that stand-up comedian, I just love watching him, who specifically said, you're not trying to protect nature, you're trying to protect yourself. Nature will simply hit reset and that will be the end of the equation. That's it, correct? Yep. Fantastic. That I think is true. So you're trying to protect yourself against nature's wrath. You're doing no favors to nature, by the way. It will survive on its own. It knows its way of hitting the reset button and then the cycle starts. You hope that the cycle doesn't start in your lifetime. That's all you're hoping for. And therefore, the stupidity is, we'll try and push this as much as possible. That means you don't even have concern for your own children or your grandchildren, and you continue to have families. What logic is this? So you have to find ways of striking that balance. This is not an anti-innovation argument. I am saying that the future of innovation lies in finding a balance between this. Please do not adopt the Elon Musk model, who thinks that Earth is a pit stop to Mars or some other planet. That is the most irresponsible argument possible. I don't subscribe to that under any circumstances. Whether the technology for that is in the foreseeable future or not doesn't make a difference to me. I am saying this is the white colonizing mindset which chooses to use every planet to consume, litter and run away. Then from there, where will you go? You will finally go to the sun or what?